All right, I guess like that, I'm live. Welcome back. I was streaming and I was thinking, I guess I have to hit that like thing where I switch my scene over. You can like stare at me talking instead of like the intro, you know, like camera thingy. Anyways, so Mass Effect. I haven't played this in a little while. So yeah, this week the freaking air conditioner broke, and it was what happened last year. What happened last year was the air conditioner wasn't working like on and off, if you guys remember that from last year. And what it turned out to be was there's this like hose that's supposed to like kind of drain water that it accumulates, and it was leaking. And the guy last year, we thought he fixed it, and I went out and I looked, and there's just water pouring down the air conditioner. So I'm like, ah, shit, this guy didn't fix it. And it was like fucking up the electronics. So I had to like let it like dry out, and then I took the hose and I fixed the hose with duct tape and put it all back together. And now it's working again. It's working again, but my air was off for a couple days there, and now it's working. And so what's going on here? There we go. It wouldn't let me move for a second. And so yeah, but now it's working, but it was out, so I was melting for a few days in here. It was like 92 degrees inside the house, you know, which I know it could be hotter, but that's not necessarily like chill, you know what I mean? I don't think I have any pressing missions to do. Let me go down to the shuttle bay and see if Cortez wants to talk. This dude has a bunch of like side mission stories to talk to him about. That last mission on Novaria shows why I love the yeah, I got it fixed, but while I was waiting for it to get fixed, I was like, dude, it's too fucking hot. And so I bought one of these interior house air conditioners that just once meant for only one room. And so I've got that now for my room on top of whenever the air's on. So this room won't ever get too hot again. It won't ever get too hot again. Any guns I need a better version of? Probably the Avenger. It gets lighter. There we go. Oh, I didn't get the last Scorpion? That's like my favorite gun. That and the what's it called? The Paladin. Those are my two favorite guns. Hey, do you got anything to say right now, James?
Parts of Tachanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms.
Alright, let me see if I got any new armor pieces. This one's giving me power damage, which that's actually really good. I use power damage a lot. This one gives you weapon damage, though. Oh. Okay, let's go with the weapon damage. Do I have a visor that does weapon damage? That does too. Oh, look at it. It looks dope. Okay, we're going to go with this one right now because we're switching over to weapon damage for a while. Actually, it looks like I am geared for weapon damage almost completely right now. Yeah, that's fine by me. And let's change the colors. That is ugly, and we're gonna go with it. Yeah! So, yeah, I'm gonna go out into space. Let's figure out a mission to do. I don't know which one to do. I haven't played this game in like 4 or 5 days, so we'll figure it out really quick. Oh, I've got these stupid Geth things. Save the Admiral, shut down Geth server. Is there other shit around the galaxy I can do besides their stuff? Because I really hate doing Geth stuff. And I always forget which order to do. You have to do one before the other one, otherwise you end up with like a really bad ending. And I gotta remember which one to do before the other one. I could do a DLC. We could also do fuel reactors, which is like one of those side missions. They're really small and short. Yeah, let's do this one while we think about it. You know, this one is the ones that are most like, they're real similar to the multiplayer online missions. This guy. The coolest one. Whoa, look at my team. My team's getting huge. No, Mel, you've had 5 treats in the past like 10 minutes. You don't need any more. You don't need any more. I'm sorry. Sorry, doggy. We'll bring Garrus because he's my boyfriend. This is just combat. So let's bring Javik because Javik is a badass. That's a good team. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Poor doggo. No. She's had so many of these milk bones in the past like 10, 20 minutes. And then the reason she's begging is because when I fed them today, I have, you know, the chicken in a bag you get from like Albertsons and shit. Well, like nobody eats it after the first day, so I shred it up. I'll pull it off and I'll hand shred it by hand to make sure there's no bones in it, and I'll mix it into the dog food. And today was a chicken day, so they're like, "It's time to eat again, isn't it?" It's like, not yet. I will always think about you. Is why calling you back. I got a way through. That's cool. That's where you throw. You can push somebody. That one it puts 2 push projectiles out, which that's actually pretty neat. We'll upgrade that. Oh shit! I forgot to upgrade Jack's stuff. I was staring at space for a minute. Hey Zach, what up?
Scans at the station are cold.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online.
Okay.
Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
Yeah, all right. I'll meet with him. I wonder where I'm supposed to meet him. Well, there's ammo right here. Whoop. So this is one of those missions that it's a multiplayer map. You would normally kill wave after wave of enemies on this map, kind of like Horde mode in Gears of War and shit like that. All right, where's Riley?
Right.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
Captain Riley.
On it, ma'am.
All right.
Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
All right.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked.
This is no big deal though. This map. This is one of my favorite maps to do in multiplayer too. Cause I mean, it's a nice solid map. It's nice and a lot of options to run around when things go bad.
I'll take it from here. Ready your team to hit reactor 2, Captain.
What is this? Spare parts? Fuck yeah. You want to just go down there and hurt myself? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, there's this gas here. So I was like, do you want me to go down there? It looks like you want me to go down there. All right. Well, I'm glad I wondered before I did it. Wait, no, I didn't. I just did it.
Ready your team to hit reactor 2, Captain. We'll cover you till you're clear.
All right. Yeah, it wants me to go do something with the fuel rods.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots not possible.
All right.
A treatment plan for chemical burns. This is pretty detailed.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's something for our records in general. Okay, so maybe that computer back there is something I'm supposed to fuck with. You know what I mean? Aha! Here we are. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oberkaby.
Directional guidance error.
No. Pick that back up.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
There were 100 Turians stationed here. Now, nothing.
No more waiting. Take the fight
Hey.
to them.
Just stay sharp, people.
I'd like that, please. Thank you. Good enough. So what are you guys up to today? What's everyone up to? Nessa? Zach?
I have a visual on the
Anything
fuel rod
new?
control, but radiation is blocking access.
Okay.
Same situation
I gotta
here.
take out this
I'll find a way to
radiation.
vent the area.
Alright, I gotta figure out a way to vent the area. Which there's like probably a computer like back here, you know. Yeah, there's this guy.
This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
On the multiplayer, you don't do any of this shit. You just kill a bunch of enemies on this map, you know?
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Alright, cool. You see that? Vented. Fuel rods unlocked.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Well, they get out of there really quick, just in
Captain,
case.
check movement in your areas.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
Yeah, eat shit. And die. I love this gun, man. It sticks a little dart on enemies, which initially hurts them, and then it blows up, which hurts them real bad, and any enemies nearby also take some extra damage. You got a Joker necklace today. What's it look like? Did you show her your Joker?
Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Not much chilling day. Then on media looking for a camper. Oh, gotcha.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Positive. A velvet wand.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
So when I kill enemies, like this has been really like lackluster.
You can go ahead.
Riley, you in position?
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
I'll take that PDA, a little public display of affection, and I'll restart the
Initiating
reactor.
restart.
There you go.
Captain,
Go.
I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Ah, here they come.
Incoming!
Kill them all!
They're coming in from above.
There you go. That machine I shot on the wall, it provides barriers for enemies and teammates alike, but it's really just helping the enemies where it's at. So. Oh, that guy was a firework. Like that one song. Something about fireworks. Oh, what? Whoa, he was a tough one. Dude, that guy took like a crazy amount of shots.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
I'm sending help.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
Garrus, because I know you're so dependable.
Garrus, I'm counting on you.
On my way.
That's my boyfriend I'm sending. Uh-oh. Yep, it's a good gun.
You're clear for the moment, Commander.
All right.
Captain Riley.
Whew.
What about Garrus?
Nothing, Commander.
Hold on. Let's check out this thing. Let's check out this this guy. Oh, that's pretty dope. Nice. Nice, nice.
No one's answering my hail. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Okay.
Will do.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
Okay. Are you gonna let me run through it? Like, there's a door that closes and it fires off sometimes, like in the multiplayer, so I wasn't sure if it was going to be like that or not. Oh, that's it?
Commander, you saved our asses.
Oh.
My team is in your debt.
There's normally a crazy amount more enemies in general, like waves after waves, so it feels really weird that it's just like, that's it, you know? I'm thinking about the map. Thinking if there's any corner that I failed to look in, make sure that there wasn't like, you know, loot. There we go. But I think I've been to all the corners of this map in my head when I run it through my head. His face is white jewels and his suit is black jade? Oh, black jewels, okay. I only saw the lever jade, I had to move my windows around. Alright, anything in these back corners? No? This would be a good place to hide, like, just, you know, 100 credits. Almost missed it. Rosenkopf Materials chest plate. I don't know what it does, but it's all chesty.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Raleigh's report. It says she and her team
shit,
wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
My TV was blasting a secondary volume of the game. Just realized that. What new games am I going to get? I don't know. But you know what I'm going to play? I'm not going to play anything new. What I'm going to play is after Mass Effect 3 is done. I am going straight up, because, okay, here's what I've been doing lately. Here's why my channel's been more focused on just enjoying games and less about, like, chasing, like, the views lately, is because I've been doing editing work for another channel. It's not my channel, so I'm not at liberty to say who it is, but it's freed me up over here to kind of just do what I want, right? And so we're going to do the Mass Effect series because I fucking love Mass Effect. And then when we're done with Mass Effect, we're going to do Final Fantasy X. And then we're going to do Final Fantasy 9, and then 8, and then 7, and then probably the 7 remake. I'll figure it out when we get there. And then 6, and then 1, because I've never played 5, 4, 3, and 2, but maybe I'll play those. I don't know. And then if people really like that, I'll play 15. And then after that, I already decided we're going to play some fucking, some Witcher 1, 2, and 3, some Fallout 4. I'm just going to burn through story, adventure, long format, RPG style games, you know? I love these kinds of games, you know? If you're looking for something new to play that's enjoyable, Factorio, it's not new, but if you don't have Factorio, I got a copy of that like a month ago. I played it with Dave and Sonny, and I've been addicted to that game like crazy. Factorio is like if you mixed Satisfactory with like City Skyline or SimCity, like a top-down management sort of, but it's real fun. I like it a lot. What do I think the Borderlands? Do I think it'll be good? Yes, I think it'll be good. Yes, I think it'll be good. When I think about it, Borderlands is already naturally a pretty funny property, you know, and putting what's his face, Jack Black in it, putting Kevin Hart in it, they're aiming for funny. Cate Blanchett, we've seen her overact in Thor Ragnarok, and she is great in that. She's really, really great as Hela, and so I would like to see her do, you know, like Badlands funny. That might be really good. Of course, it's gonna be good, you know, but she's gonna be Lilith. And I don't know. It should be fun. You know who I think is going to be the actual character that people connect with the most? The Psycho. To us, he's just the Psycho. He's just a big guy. But on film, if you can just have him do noises like merp, meep, like things that sound like he's agreeing, and only show his eyes and make sure his eyes look like he's innocent in there, you know, I think people like Groot. If you treat him like Groot, he will do very well. In fact, I expect Borderlands to feel a lot like Guardians of the Galaxy. Think about it. They're all gonna be thrown together against their will. You know what I mean? A mishmash of people. I think it's gonna feel like Guardians, which that's fine. That's fine. That's gonna be fun.
Commander?
Goodbye. I don't want to talk to you, Rand. Admiral Rand.
Thank you, Commander.
I just want to touch hands with her. But yeah, I want to see it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of good movies coming out in the next, hold on. There we go. A lot of good movies coming out in the next year that they've been holding off on, you know. There's also going to be a lot of shit, too, because everybody's going to be looking to make their money back. Everyone's going to be looking to make their money back, and so you're going to get a lot of, like, crap just slung at you, hoping. They're also going to, lowball you when they're like, they're going to be like, at first they're going to just start, they're going to hand you crap at first, like the Tom and Jerry movie, you know, like that. And then they'll slowly ramp up the goodness, because they know at first you'll accept anything, so you might as well get rid of the garbage at first, you know? That's what I expect. That's what I expect. What do you guys think? You think it sounds right? Yeah, it sounds right. I know.
Signal confirmed.
Ooh, what's here? Early surveyors of Hanalei dismiss its resource potential, saying it had more heat than the planet needs and more argon than a galaxy would buy. Oh. As the enormous terrestrial planet buried under a merciless atmosphere of argon, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, Hanalei hosts only a small orbital stations that were primarily scientific in nature. These facilities have since been destroyed by the Reapers. Alright, well, there's something here, though, is the thing. What do we got? Lost found. I found Dr. Jalee's war asset. I found a whole doctor? That seems kind of odd. Is there anything else in this galaxy? You sure there's nothing there? Just checking before we leave. Yeah, the movie I'm probably most personally excited for will be either Matrix 4 or Dune, and they're both coming out on the exact same day. It's gonna be weird, man. There's gonna be all these big movies competing against each other. Let's go to the Citadel and make sure there's no side missions due, and I'm not sure which one I want to do next. Like I said, there's two that you do for the Quarians, and one of them is the main mission, and one of them is a side mission that supports the main mission. And if you do them out of order, then the main mission ending ends up all fucked up. And I don't remember which one is which, because they both are on the same planet, and it gives them both to you at the exact same moment. So it's like, oh, I always forget which one is which here. And they both sound pretty important. Shut down Geth server, rescue Admiral Rand or Admiral so-and-so. And I think the Geth server is probably the first one that you do, you know? But what if I got that backwards? I can see them both leading to like major storylines. All right, first we're gonna check the docks.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Yeah, I can do Omega. I can do Leviathan DLC. I got a few DLCs I can do right now, you know. I've been drinking these a little lately. Not all the time because they make me tired because you get sugar crashing because they really don't have caffeine or anything else in it, like, you know, like ginseng or taurine or anything like that. But these Calypsos, hold on, let me pop over my cam so I can make sure I see it properly. These guys, these Calypsos, these are crazy delicious. They're like drinking candy. It looks like drinking candy. This one's the Ocean Blue Lemonade. As you can see, it's blueberries with lemonade. There's a ton of sugar in this, but I love these. These are delicious. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to pose like I'm in a commercial for Mountain Dew. I was doing this a little with my head. These are so good, though. They have a bunch of flavors. The triple melon is also a good flavor that I like a lot. Okay, let's go to refugee camp.
To get to the refugee camp.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, the docking bay. We're going to see if there's any new side missions, people, interactive stuff here. This game will open up things in Windows, and if you miss it, you miss it, you know? And so, like, after completing missions, you kind of want to come back to the Citadel and just walk around and see if there's any new side mission activity just hanging out here. Like this. James is hanging out here. What are you doing down here, James?
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
Let's get a tattoo look.
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
Nice.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
Are you a trainer?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not,
I was
you're
hoping...
my direct superior and you're N7.
Oh, thank you, James.
So I take my lead
Thank you,
from
James. Thank you, James.
And, you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Sorry.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
I space out sometimes. Yeah, well, welcome to the program, James.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
Don't let yourself down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Always. Hey, maybe we should get matching.
You want me to get an N7 tattoo?
Can I get one?
N7? Sure. Or you could get my name done.
No.
Somewhere special.
I'm dating Karis.
Such a tease, Vega.
Who, me?
You ever gonna make good on all this flirting?
No, don't flirt with him.
I didn't mean to, you know, I was just...
That's what I thought. Later, Lieutenant.
Later.
Yeah, don't flirt with James. Karis is my boyfriend. Hey, Zaid.
Wondered if you'd show up, Sherman.
Yes.
Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
All right. Well, that's cool. I already had him as War Essex. I talked to him last time I was on, but I didn't hear what he said last time, and that's kind of the same thing, so just repeating.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
For my parents. They put me on the
Oh, that's the first conversation. She is now looped.
They'll come find me as soon as they can.
I guess this is a safe place.
So nothing new here. Let's see if there's anything new over here. There's my VI here.
There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together.
See? Okay. Nothing new here. I'll go and check the embassies really quick too, and if I don't see anything there, then I'm just gonna assume that the whole place is kind of like the same. You know what I mean? Because you have to hit like major milestones to trigger like story swap overs where it like starts populating the world with more like side content, you know. And so and it's kind of hard to tell sometimes what counts as those, and so that's why after I do like every like mission, I tend to come back and just look around, because you never know when you might just miss one. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm never looking today. Do 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 do. I'm a model with so complicated. Oh, look at this. Earth Counselor Udina's office is closed because he's dead. He's dead. Shot him. Well, I'm supposed to meet Miranda somewhere next time I'm here too. Okay, that's something I could do here. Transfer authorization, private to lobby. Private to lobby is requested for a transfer to a unit actively engaged against Reaper hostiles. That's that one girl that I kept hearing on the Citadel here complaining. That's her. A note from Sergeant Olembe says the private to lobby is an exceptional engineer, recommending her for a duty on a team set to sabotage Reaper processing centers. Spectre authorization would fast track this request. Yeah, absolutely. And then commendation for Captain Riley. That was on that last mission I just did. She was the girl in the red armor. Captain Riley, an N7 operative, has been nominated for a commendation for valor for her action at Sion. Approval from the Spectre would fast track this award process, of course. Why wouldn't I do that? They should put a couple in here that are bad, that if you fast track, it's like, that screwed you. You know what I mean? This is the next gun to get. I'm going to buy it. It's so expensive. It's so expensive, but it's a one-shot kill on most like enemies. Obviously not the big stuff like the Atlases and shit like that, but like most anything walking around, it's a one-shot kill with that thing. But it only holds one in the clip at a time. If you put a big clip extender in there, sometimes it holds two. You got to get a clip extender that like extends it like something like 70% past its original, something where it rounds it up. Real pain in the ass stuff. Miranda is somewhere here. We're gonna try. We're gonna look for Miranda. She's lurking.
Now arriving at Forge level purgatory.
We're here to help you have the best shore leave ever.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
I took rapid transit.
Hold on.
Come on, you have the fanciest ride on the Citadel, and I saw that new paint job.
I sold it a couple of weeks ago.
What? But you love that car.
Sometimes these go somewhere.
You never shut up about that car.
I know.
Okay. Sometimes those go somewhere. Sometimes by listening to it, the next time I come back, they'll say the next storyline. And then sometimes at the end, there's a reward like, oh, if you go to this one planet, you'll find like 100 credits. Like that kind of a reward, you know? Ah, there she is. She hangs out here. Just with her fine ass. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking around. Alright, we're looking for Miranda. Let's see if she's here anywhere. Oh.
I'm not skinning the Alliance.
Well, since when are you so chummy with those pricks?
Screw you. You've been watching the news?
Sure.
Know what's happening to Earth while we're sitting here?
Calm down already.
All right. I was hoping that conversation would go somewhere. I love this bartender. Look at her. Miss, can I get a drink? Miss? Can I get a drink, miss? That's some fine dancing. Are you a dancer? I get a drink?
Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start.
Oh, good for you. I thought Miranda said she was going to be here. What is Garrus doing down here?
Damn it, morale is pitiful. The troops need something to
Excuse
bring
me.
back their fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the 1st Regiment on Castellus?
Oh.
Outnumbered, knowing they would die. But they fought.
That's not Garrus.
That's the spirit we need if we're going to hold Paladin.
You're just some dude. All right. I was hoping Miranda would be down here somewhere, but she's not. Oh, wait, you know what I can do? I forgot I can do this, and it'll tell you who's where. Arya's here. Jacob and Dr. Stallone are on the medical bay. Captain Bailey is the only one on the embassies. Cortez is hanging out in the fucking the docks there. Let's go look at Cortez real quick. And Miranda is in Presidium Commons at the apartment. Okay. I always forget to just look at the map. I'm not always smart. Oh, yeah, James. There you go. There's one that if you follow it through has a negative outcome. If you keep listening to the Asari with the PTSD authorization, that is regrettable. Yeah. Yeah. There's an unavoidable, regrettable one in Mass Effect 2 when you, if you rescue Jack and just rescue Jack, you know, recruit her for the team, then you later on get an email from a guy saying that he's going to carve somebody's initials in the skull for you next time and stuff like that. Apparently he was on that space station with her, the jail, and escaped, you know. It's like, huh. But that's like an unavoidable one, you know. But yeah, but just listening to that's an example, James. That's perfect. All right, so Miranda.
Spectre status
Commons.
recognized. 1 moment.
Liara and Miranda are both found there.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
I imagine she's back there, but I'm just gonna look around. No little side nerds. See.
My account. Your account helps fund Citadel defense. If you shut it down and hide the money under your bed, it hurts the war effort.
And if Cerberus attacks again and takes the Citadel, my money is gone. I'll take my chances on my own. Thank you.
So you're fleeing the Citadel? Running to Sanctuary? If you trust the Council, you'll stay here.
Why should I trust them? They couldn't stop Cerberus. What could they possibly do about the Reapers?
Yeah.
Nothing if you take your money and hide.
Have you seen Palaven or Earth? You can't escape this war. At least here you go.
That's weird. Her voice just dipped. I remember it doing that in the original too.
Bank has loaned them using accounts like
I didn't touch anything.
Okay, damn it. Leave the account open.
Besides, how can some place like Sanctuary promise more safety than the Citadel?
Sanctuary.
Guess all we can do is hope for the best.
Okay, so we're starting to hear the first. This is an actual story development. The Reapers have invaded, and all the planets are getting scattered, and there are indoctrinated people out there, which are people who are brainwashed, and whether they're conscious of it or not, are working for the Reapers. There's a lot of people out there that are doing that. They might not even realize it, you know. They might just think they're actually helping, right? And there's this place called Sanctuary that is luring anybody who's trying to flee, promising safety for them, and that's what this guy is arguing. And by going there, it pulls funds and resources from the Alliance, which is the main the main thrusting force is stopping the Reapers. And so we're seeing what indoctrination looks like on the ground, you know. We're watching like people like like scatter and separate, all following like, you know, different leads, and some of them might just be fear, but some of them might actually just be indoctrination, you know. But I think it's pretty cool how like deep the world building goes into this one versus other ones when it comes to like telling the story of how this place is decaying like right in front of your eyes, you know. Did you hear that? It's within striking distance of Thessia, the Asari homeworld. Oh, I think me and Rock already finished our business. Yeah. Okay, Miranda, you're supposed to be down here somewhere. She's in an apartment, isn't she? Oh, it's okay. We have to talk to Liara anyways. What up, babe?
Hello, Shepard.
All right. Yeah, I think she's up here in these apartments. Other side. I might be wrong. It's been a long time. Nah, she's over there. Hey, Blasto. Okay.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
It's not that simple. All right, what is it? Yeah, I trust you. I'm just going to cut to the chase.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
Well, she obviously didn't want to talk about it.
No.
We just skipped over that.
I need to tell you something. Confess, really.
Okay, Mr. Bacon. You know me.
Confess.
I'm about to pass out. In the next 30 minutes, I have a quick question. Are you going to play 7 Days Die any day soon? Or are you waiting for 20? Just wondering. I'm waiting for a reason, so it might be 20, but I'm just like, when I think about it, it's like, I don't know if I want to play it right now.
I did.
You know?
There's more to it.
So I will eventually, but
The
not yet.
man stopped me.
Oh, he stopped you? How did he stop you?
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
But I don't know. I should get back to
He
it.
didn't want to interfere with who you truly were.
I'll think about
that
it.
Just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
You were cautious.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Oh, relax. Don't worry about it, Miranda.
I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways. But you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
It's fine. Don't even worry about it. See that she's all like, I was going to put this thing in there that's going to mind control you. It's like, which is completely against what the elusive man wanted in the first goddamn place. You know? Yeah.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't.
Can you guys hear my air conditioner?
But this was important.
Because it's sitting right
you
here.
Just don't have control over.
There's an air conditioner right here.
Genetics can't help me there.
See? I tapped it.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
Okay. Belasto, partners in crime. All right, Miranda. So what's your plan? What are we doing? I gave her resources, but am I joining you somewhere, or was that just the end of that? That might have just been the end of that. Oh, this stuff I can do, which is these are just hunting down like little planets to go and like look for like some of the shit that people have been like looking for and losing, which I should do. Like you should do these earlier than later, because the longer you wait, the more hostile the galaxy becomes to move around, because Reapers. Hey, Mr. Dan Moody, how you been, man? It's good to see you, buddy. I've been good. Chilling a little bit of Illan Cole kicking in the crib. How about yourself? Anything new, Dan? Dan the man? Hold on. Where is it? Ah. Come here, you. We were doing blue. Now we're going to go to yellow. The good stuff. Sobe. The delicious Sobe citrus energy elixir is so delicious. Gotcha. Oh, that's cool, Mel. I'm just doing demon voice. Damn, that hits. That shit slaps, man. All right, so it wants me to go to all kinds of crazy places. Oh, someone on the citadel can use this chemical treatment thingy. I know who can. I know who can. We're gonna go to Huerta Memorial. I mean, it's a chemical burn treatment. I'm good, thanks, man. Just busy in the studio. Oh, excellent. What are you working on? What have you been creating? What have you been making? Da, 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 da. Set my soul and get back on track.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
I don't want this isolation. To see the state I'm in now. If I pick it up when I know that it's broken, should I put it back? Or do I head out onto the lonesome trail and let you go? I thought there's like a doctor here somewhere that's like talking about chemical burns. It'll be around here somewhere. It's got to be around here somewhere. Where are you? Aha!
There's got to be something. I came across this treatment plan at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient.
Yeah, I might have saved some lives with that. People are shooting off fireworks. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. They fire them off a lot where I'm at because I'm in Ranch Cucamonga, right, which is right next to Fontana, and Fontana and Rancho are like the edge of where the houses turn into the desert, and the desert is sparse houses, and that's more like county land, you know. County land versus city land, it means police versus sheriff. Sheriff don't show up to shit unless it's dangerous, and whereas police, local police, they want to keep their beach community quiet. You know what I mean? So you get different type of response.
Something else?
Nah.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Well, let's see if you launch into something, Jacob.
Gotta take the moments when you can. So true.
So true.
And Shepard, thanks again.
I've been recording some UK bands, and mastering the album is stressful.
You too, Shepard.
Oh.
I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
I can't do sound stuff. Like, whenever I do editing, I like doing the timing of like video editing where you like, you know, you decide where stuff chops, you know. But music and game volume and mic volume and all that stuff, I can't hear it very well. And so I'll be like, this sounds good, and I'll release a video and people are like, the music's too loud. And then I'll listen to it, it's like, that is kind of loud. But in my editor it didn't sound loud. And so like I don't know, like I couldn't do audio editing because I don't have the ear for the fine subtleties. Because every single time something's always like fucking wonky whenever I have to like have something even remotely approach that on my own end, you know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, Cortez is chilling in here for some reason. Remember?
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives.
Ah, see?
The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival gear. Any questions?
Are we playing security, Sergeant OMB?
No, Private. We are not.
All right, just see what she has to bitch about. Where's Cortez? I said he's hanging out here somewhere. The hell? Is that him? Oh yeah! All right. Oh look! Oh, that's a nice view, Cortez. You actually found a nice spot here.
You finally made it off the Normandy.
Oh yeah.
Glad I did.
I ordered him
Even
to.
with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkal.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive core emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
No. The Turians or you? Are you projecting here? What?
Are you talking about the Turians or
Yeah.
yourself?
See.
I should have been there. With Robert.
But you weren't. You're alive. And that's a good thing.
Maybe so.
We must survive, man. So this dude, he's just... This is one of the reasons I really love Mass Effect 3 more than the other ones, is because one has main story missions, side story missions, and like kind of like these little tertiary character mission things, and they kind of stay in their own lanes, you know. This one, there's the main story, and that does its own thing, and then these side stories that plug into the way the main story ends. And so like when all your side stories, every story's got to wrap up in this, and so they plug them into the main story, all your decisions, these tiny little moments. And Cortez here, he's a gay man who lost his husband, I don't know what their status was, in the attack on Earth, and he's carrying a ton of guilt because he wasn't there. He's got a lot of survivor's guilt, and so he spends all day sitting in the I keep calling it the basement. We're in space. There's no such thing as a basement. The engineering docks of the Normandy, because he maintains the ships and stuff. But he sits there listening to his tape of his ex dying, crying to himself over and over again. And you have to talk to him like on like 10 different occasions before the end of the game. Otherwise, he has like a really sad ending where he like just dies crying, and it's like, God damn it. And so just to avoid that, you have to be like, are you okay? You okay? You okay? Like all the time. But I think we got somewhere if he's off the ship. That's a pretty good sign. You need a very decent speaker setup, and a good tip: once you have edited and master music, always try it on a car stereo. And hi-fi's even pick up any sound differences and fine-tune it. Oh, see, I'm always thinking if I put on my headphones, that's the best way. But, you know, maybe I'm like not seeing the forest for the trees that way. You know what I mean?
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody's given up. Not those Turians. Not me. Not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you. and I'm with you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look, no guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had eezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Nice.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time.
Yes, Cortez, you have to get over it.
Refugees here put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it.
Yeah, so we're helping him process his loss. And that's good. That's a really good thing. It's a nice little psycho, but it's not even like very important at all. They have you dedicate like a lot of time into this one, and the payoff is really minor. But I think I like when games pepper the world with like a lot of like just unique individual choices that they don't have to, and it's really just a small detail. But I like that one. I like the Cortez story. Let's go check on Joker really quick. Joker and Edie. What are you guys doing up here, huh?
You know, the Quarians have done pretty well with those suits. Maybe they can make something like that for you.
Yeah, they have 'em. Protective medical exoskeleton. I could even get one with racing stripes.
Well, why'd you get one of those?
Well, it's like walking around in heavy armor. It totally screws with my
I'm like humping.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
You crashed the last shuttle you flew, Vega. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying. I need to feel the ship moving with me. You take that away, I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Nothing?
How's the ship running, Edie?
I am updating the cyber warfare suite around our Reaper IFF. It should resemble Reaper code exactly.
Oh. Well, good. I guess it's just so that Reapers don't detect us as easily, which that's fine, but that's a weird detail. When I match music, I have to have my studio monitors extremely loud. I find it's the best way to hear the small sound differences. Oh. Yeah, you see, I've just been trying to do playback on my headsets, and then like I'll watch the video later on like a phone or something. I'm like, dude, that music is loud in the mix or whatever. Because like when I do videos, right? What I'm shooting for is you want it so that if you like listen for the music, you're like, oh, there's music there, but you don't want to notice it. You know, I'm shooting for that range. So it's like you get the song off of whatever website you use to get your copyright-free music. There's a lot of different places to go. You enter it into your timeline, and my first thing I do is I grab the audio and I pull it down about 25 decibels. Woo! And then I listen. It's like that's close, a little lower or whatever, you know. But then like I go to the video time and I watch it. It's like that is loud. And so next time it's like, all right, instead of 25, I'm going to pull it down to 26, just like a little more. And next time I'll do that, and I can't hear it at all. So it's like I can never find the sweet spot between the two. You know what I mean by that? Yeah. It feels so good to have a perfect soul. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect soul. So, I think I gotta go back to the Citadel. Okay, so I'm not sure what we should do. I'm at an impasse. So there is over here with the Quarians. They have two different missions on the Quarian homeworld, and one of them leads into the other, and you can do them accidentally out of order. And I don't want to do them out of order. Let's look at the planet. See? Shut down get server. Escape. Quarian escape pod. Save the admiral. Oh, hold on. Let me put my glasses. Let me put my old man. Let me put my spectacles on, Sonny. Every beautiful day. And the world you created and your energy's golden. In the valley with the mirrors and the light is so bright. You can feel like a pagan, you can feel like a pagan. Valley where you wake up every beautiful day. And the world you created and your energy's golden. All headsets are slightly different in tone and sound. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't really think about that either. These are just like, I mean, these aren't terrible. They're like $50, $60 headphones, but like, you know, they're not like, they're not by like JBL or like some big brand that like has been reputable for a while. They're just some randoms I found on fucking Amazon or something, you know what I mean? So you're right, they're probably putting out different like warm tones or whatever that everything else might not be. All right, so we're gonna stay the hell away from hold on, my journal might tell me which one to do in which order. I'd say we're gonna stay the hell away from those till we figure it out. But I just realized we might have it right here. Oh, let's see something here really good. I think Rescue Admiral Chorus is the one that wants me to do. Let's look it up. Rescue Admiral Chorus. Thank you, Google Autocomplete. Okay, and then the other one. Sorry, guys, I'm just making sure that I do the right one in the proper order. Geth Fighter Squadron. Oh shit, I don't know which one I should do, guys. Damn it. All right, guys, if anybody knows which one I should do. I paid $1,000 for my studio headphones, but they're still not good enough. What the fuck? Oh my god. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to do here. All right, you know what? I'm going to not do either one until I research it. I'm going to do a different mission instead. That's how I'm going to handle this. Sorry, guys. So there's two missions both on this planet, and they're both very important. And if you do them out of order, then you fuck up the other one. Now, I don't feel like doing those ones right now without fucking them up. So I'm going to do a DLC instead, which are also really great. Let's go ahead and do... for Dr. Bryson. Dr. Bryson's lab. Yeah. This is the Leviathan DLC. This was released You know, a year or two after the main game, I remember picking this weapon and trying it out for the first time. I was like, yeah.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
His face is a little intense.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Oh, that's cool. He's like the X-Files, but for Reapers. Sounds useful.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
Yeah!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Oh, you see that shit? That is
Transit
some
records show his name is
brainwash
Derek
stuff.
Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
Good question, man.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know!
Huh.
A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson.
That's a good read. I don't know.
Noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it.
I missed a
Wasn't
trigger.
me. You have
It's
to
okay.
believe that.
Then what happened here?
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Oh.
Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief.
Leviathan
About
of
20 years
Dis.
ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
If we're gonna get anything that kill Reapers, we're just gonna take them to space and throw it at them.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves.
Like we're gonna go to Tachanka, and we're gonna get that big worm, and we're just gonna take it to space and just throw it into the freaking hole of space at the Reapers and see if the worm could do anything.
Imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
All right. Leviathan sounds dangerous.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
That is such a cool saying. That's like a Klingon saying, you know?
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
All right, I gotta look for an audio log. This head is neat. Look at this head. You cook it.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper Killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
All right.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
So the writing in this is a little bit weird, right? And it's like, so she showed up to this lab because the guy wanted to talk, right? Okay, cool. And right when he was talking to us for like 2 seconds, all of a sudden the assistant blows him away. And then rather than figure out the murder, we're just like, what if we kept trying to finish this guy's research? The guy might not even be dead. And we're not even like trying to like hunt down his murderers or anything like that, you know, or why. We're just going to go after this monster. Even though he's very X-Files. It's just a little fast how fast it happens. I mean, I guess it is a video game and all, but still, it just kind of, I don't know. I'm just going to go with it. We can find them together.
Focus on what he does say, then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
All right. Consult the galaxy map.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
He's in one of those places.
But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Okay, so this is kind of a neat thing. You search the lab for clues, and the clues that you discover kind of act as like filters for that map. Ah!
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Oh.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
You think it's right here?
Here's the time and date chart for the crime.
I think it's right next to it.
Where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the galaxy map program.
All right, so yeah, he was hunting down crimes that have been committed where the person doesn't remember it because they might be people that are indoctrinated by this particular thing. And
crimes.
These are the places in the galaxy where it
Some
happened,
of our
so
parameters may be irrelevant.
doesn't really matter. Doesn't match. Doesn't match. There's a no match. Oh, it's a big place. I forgot. See, all kinds of stuff in here.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Aww.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Look at this. That's a Reaper foot.
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Oh. Yeah, so that is the Reaper from Mass Effect 1. He literally says, I am the vanguard of your destruction. That's how he introduces himself. I like that. Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you? You just chopped your foot off and we're studying it for fun. So we can learn stuff. Hold on. Submachine gun pulse recoil system. Cool.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the time
Choosing either the Geth mission or saving the Admiral opens priority Rannoch.
What if Leviathan was preparing the Ragnarok?
That's what it is. Thank you, man. So either one of those two first.
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
Don't talk shit about the art. You're a robot. The Thorian. Ah, the Thorian's a cool plant creature. Thorian, a life form discovered on Pharaohs, providing fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Protherian artifacts would not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along lines that they can predict using technology Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Commander Shepard claims the Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. What a Leviathan it is, it must do something similar. Come on, there you go.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. EDI, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
No, my
galaxy map.
They deactivated my Twitter for talking too much shit.
Meteorite fragment.
So no, I'm not there right now.
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0.
Ooh.
Would Leviathan need Ezo?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
All right. We might have discovered everything we needed to find. Hold on, there's a little more to look for. There's upstairs here.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute.
Ah, see it?
Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right. Let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
All right. Well, what's this?
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial.
Whatever. Whatever they're yammering on about. Anything out here? Aha. Oh, that's a good one. Pistol ultralight materials. It makes your pistol lighter, which the lighter you can make your pistol, the faster your powers recharge. And so and a lot of reasons you choose pistol is because you're trying to go for like maximum recharge. So if that's your focus, that's one of the things you're going to want to maximize that, you know. Pistol cranial trauma system. Pretty self-explanatory what that does.
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Well, yeah.
Element 0 deposits.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Yeah, I want to take out the blackout crimes.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 3 systems.
Ah!
I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Yeah, let's further narrow the search. There's another, oh, right here, this is what it is. This.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Adding it now.
Alrighty, this is definitely all we needed.
Reaper activity.
This thing has very Men in Black feel to it.
We have a match. Marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Let's do this thing. Alright, so hunting down a search filter of things this dude was studying, like places with ESO deposits, which large creatures like this might either use or be around, and then places that have like Reaper activity and just shit like that. We figured out that it's on this one specific planet somewhere out there, probably. Where? Here. Scan for Dr. Garneau. And Dr. Garneau is chasing down whatever this Leviathan is, which all they know about it is that it possibly does mind control, especially when we saw that one guy come in and like try to shoot everybody, you know? And the other thing we know about it is that it killed a Reaper. Holy crap. I'm in the wrong, there we go. That it killed a Reaper, whatever it is, so, or most likely killed a Reaper. They found a corpse near, near, sightings of them. Nothing, huh?
I found something.
Yeah, I know you did.
We have located Garneau.
Oh, he's right there. Mahavit is a metallic asteroid and the very sparse Nahata belt. It has a high nickel and iron content in the form of kamacite. The right to mine Mahavit belongs to TGES Mineral Works, who sells the products primarily to the colonists of Arvuna. A close flyby reveals light emanating from its facilities. Population 152. Oh, not a lot of people there. I don't remember this portion of the mission. Alright, we'll bring you, Garrus, because you're my boyfriend. And we brought Javik last time, but he didn't say anything funny. We'll bring James. I'm gonna bring the sausage party with me. The weapons are fine. It's the powers that need addressing here. Yeah, that just increases the overall power of his concussive shot, which it's just like a little like damage ball that comes flying out. What is fortification? Just armor shit? Sounds like it. Yeah, it's just armor stuff, so he'll survive like longer, you know. Damage protection by 5%. All right, whatever. We're just gonna give him the damage. Increase power damage and force by 30% while... Nah. There you go. Those are all nice abilities there.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
All right, let's run through the brief.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Is there a clearer idea of what this Leviathan was?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But Garneau's our target here, right? Bryson's research partner.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Tranquilo.
They did a good job with James's face. He looks very real, you know? Like Cortez looks like a video game character. James has real face. The sausage party is totally oh yeah, huh?
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. I just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
Damn.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
I love the graphics in this game. And it's not like, oh, it's got the best ray tracing, nothing like that. It's all design, you know? I think it just looks so great.
Scouting party.
It sounds like they brought some friends.
Yeah, make sure he's dead there. Yeah, you keep shooting whatever you're shooting. I'm gonna be out here, like, you know, picking up stuff. Just take. Oh, shit, never mind. Told you my gun rocks. This gun kicks all the ass. And that guy is like one of the stronger enemies out there, you know? He's no joke.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to
That guy's skin was still loading in as he walked by, and it always makes me wonder why they load stuff like that in games when they know it's never going to render properly. It's like, what if you put a really close-up guy's armor, like, right away when the scene is coming up? It's like, it takes a second to render it. Oh, look at this. Look at these people's looks.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
Huh.
That will be. Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS
That's
Mineral
cool.
Works. How can we help you? Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
Hey, what's going on here, buddy?
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
Man, the ambiance they generated here is amazing.
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. He would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau. Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
Oh, it actually is.
And now, we're done. Step away. Step away. You don't belong here.
Bad vibe to these guys. I don't think we want to push it.
Let's look around. Carefully.
All right, you obviously want me to go look at that elevator room in a minute.
Where is he now? Safe. Locked up. He can't hurt us now.
I like how creepy this place is.
Can't be in here. I will call security.
The test reportedly pushed the subject past the emotional breaking point. The subject is currently in a catatonic state and can be treated in hospital. All further test plan. The subject has been canceled. Moving forward, there's new screen props will be put in place for this. Okay. There's just some cash. What about this? A video tour. Watch my back, guys. Okay, they provide tungsten. Right about the faces, especially siblings looking at you, Miranda and Ashley. Dr. Trifone, your appeal is denied. Your resources are cut off and you've been reassigned. Clean out your office and report to Dr. Land. There'll be no further discussion on the matter. Shit. Recently, I hold on to you.
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
All right.
Stranger.
I like that.
Fix that elevator.
Stranger and stranger. I mean, is that an Alice in Wonderland reference, or was she referencing something else?
Aren't you worried about the Reapers? Repair terminal activated. I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
All right. There's a bunch of missions in the multiplayer that make you follow drones like that. Yeah, Dr. Garneau's in here. Dr. Alex Garneau right there. See that? See that? They're gonna get mad.
The elevator security log said Garneau came through here in the last week. Why are they lying about that?
Because they're liars. With pants constantly on fire.
Welcome to the Our researchers are always hard at work.
That's the tour.
The terrain gain crystals before psychosis is too high.
What brain stimuli is applied more quickly?
Interesting. We should look into that.
I like how they closed the shutters on us right when we came in.
This is a restricted security terminal. A level 5 passcode is required for access. I don't have one. Access denied.
We'll go through that other door in a minute.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
You shouldn't be here, guys. You shouldn't be here.
60 days for complete global starvation. That's the merciful route.
Absolutely. That's the data to use.
Turians always seem so like strong-willed. It's strange to think of them as like indoctrinated, you know? To whomever is moving my stuff, some of the data I've been compiling on how historical weather events affect. Is that right? Affect had our government have gone missing. If you moved it, please return it. It is a culmination of years of research. If you need me to help you find space for your project, just ask. I'd be happy to help. Tanis. Tannis, Dr. Tannis, to whoever is moving my stuff. Some of the data I've been compiling now, and your icky hands have been all over it. I like to pretend it's Dr. Tannis from Borderlands. She spells it with 2 N's, but whatever. Like I care.
Have you seen Dr. Garneau?
You shouldn't be here.
Evolutionary implications of human biotics. What?
So is it just me, or are these people doing
This guy following us?
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
I think he followed us in that hole right now. That's nice and creepy. Note to staff, the new crossbreed appears harmless and would be inconspicuous in Opta's environment. However, it is exceedingly dangerous. Use extreme caution working with all 3rd generation plants. Oh, they made evil plants here.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Let me into some of these places. This is the hallway? Yeah, that's where I came in the first place. Alright, so far side of the mineral lab. It's out tonight when you're in your bed. In your land, the dopamine crashing in your head. When you get back on a Saturday night and your head is caving in. Do you look like me? Do you feel like me? Do you turn into your effigy?
Yeah, I'm getting that
The
feeling.
Gorillas is so fucking good. I'm always listening to them. Alright, everyone here's crazy. They're all planning a Death Star. They're closing shutters on me. No one wants to talk to me. I'm afraid I'm going to have to kill all y'all at some point. Due to an increase in electrical storm activity, communications with the beta site research team has been delayed. We ask that those awaiting data to please be patient. Current forecast indicates that the storms will dissipate by the end of the week. Regular communications will resume at this time. All right. High velocity barrel.
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
What's the message?
It's Garneau.
Oh.
I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garneau out.
So he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yep, we just get to the security terminal and plug in the code.
Okay. And that's over here. Yep. Hey, buddy.
Turn back. You shouldn't be.
Yeah, you're creepy.
Punch in Garneau's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
Ship dropped him off a week ago.
Looks like he had full access, then went into hiding for some reason.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Uh-huh.
Garneau was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab. A low security, all access area.
How do...
The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
Okay. There's that dude cruising behind us again.
Let's go get Garneau.
Oh, there's stuff in there. Hey, what's up, lady?
You shouldn't be here.
You shouldn't be here. That's what everybody says. You people are like a broken record. TGS personal review. Brown, Jeremy, personal ID 231-95. Sector E maintenance. Since applying recent feedback, your work has shown a vast improvement. Your work with the corrupted skin samples we acquired was impressive. You are being given a promotion and a raise in security access level. Thank you for your hard work. This review is confidential. Employees are encouraged not to leave reviews in view of others.
Personnel ID.
Yeah, good job, guys. Good job, guys. Thanks, guys. Fucking clown show, guys.
This is a restricted area.
Everything's a restricted area to you people.
File number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Oh, shit. Way to go, Garrus. I thought I was going to have to go all the way back across the whole thing again, you know? A lot of games do that, make you just go back and forth, back and forth. I thought it was one of those moments. Alright. Make sure there's not stuff ready to shoot me. Oh. Oh. There's two things in this hallway. There's the med kit here, which I'm having a hard time targeting it. And we can examine the body from here.
Is that Garneau?
If it is, we came a long way for nothing.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
You sound so French.
Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
Okay, I'm not in there and I could probably get you out.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research. Until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Come with me.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
No, he's dead.
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
But what about the artifact you mentioned in your message?
I did? No.
Yes, you
Doctor,
did.
you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you out. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
See, there it is.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
Don't think that's Garneau we're talking to.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
I like how as soon as Shepard realized she's talking to some higher creature, she didn't hesitate to just try to get what she needed. Instead of like being like, this is not a person, this is a Leviathan, you know? She didn't do that. She just like right away, she's like, I need your help.
Someone cut the power.
Alright.
There he goes.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
Yeah, you
said
know.
it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route.
I already found a different route. You know I did.
Garneau's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
Map shows a service door at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
Of course not. Wherever we are, always expect an 80% chance of Reapers.
Ah, whatever. There we go. That's such a good gun. It's the best gun in the world. Ugh. What am I doing over here? Where are we going anyways? I think I'm supposed to be over there? This way? Okay, this way. No, that's just for this. Oh no, I can climb this. I'm a buffoon.
There he goes.
Oh, there he goes, yeah.
Heads up! Enemies on that upper balcony.
Watch our flank!
There we go. That was pretty easy. I'm gonna move forward here. Oh, if I hopped it there, I'd be jumping into a hole. That's pretty funny. No armor, no ammo down there. Where is she? Oh, fuck. I fucking hate banshees. I'm stuck. There we go. I unstuck myself at least. Alright, she's dead.
There's the door.
Okay, let's find that artifact.
Alright. That's the tough part is done. Hey, what up, Paper Mushrooms? How you been, man? Good to see you, buddy. What's new? What's crappening? Oh. Yeah, that got him. Oh, let's let through these little smashy guys. You're good? Cool, man. I'm good too. I'm good too. Oh. Are we there? No. Oh, over here. I missed the door. Hold on. Let me put on some glasses so I can read what you're writing better. It's cold in here. Same old same. Binge watching stuffs, trying to keep up with the new seasons of Hermitcraft. Oh. I've been addicted to watching Dark Side Phil fucking hate channels. That douchebag and his decade-long fucking history is amazing to stare at. The guy begs, and he makes probably about $100,000 a year. Someone broke down all his tips and everything. Just amazeballs. Just amazing. So I've been addicted to videos about that dude.
It won't last long.
That's the dude that accidentally jerked off on camera. You might have seen him. He did it this way, right? He didn't know the camera's on. He thinks he's got like a pre-stream like fucking graphic running, but he's actually on his camera jerking off. You only see his head. And so he has his moment of pleasure. Ah. And when he's done, he does this. He goes, hello. Oh. Camera's been on the whole time. Hello. You ever see that dude? That fucking guy. Yep, killing people in the stream doing. The one that I saw yesterday, he's such an ass. He's such a fucking asshole. The one that I saw the other day was a guy came into a stream and Phil was bitching about his bills or something, you know, like he always does. And this guy came in and started talking about how his brother died and how he gets through it and stuff. And Phil goes off. He's like, you don't come in here and derail my stream by trying to make it all about you, trying to get some kind of like, oh, my pity is more important than yours. That, in fact, you know what your name is? You're the king of, what do you call it? You're the king of suffering. That's your new name. You're the king of suffering. You know what? Yeah, fuck that. You're banned. Come in here trying to derail my stream. It's like, dude, the guy shared with you that his brother died. And you took it as an attack? That guy is crazy. He streams twice every day, so sometimes I'll pop into there, and if you pop into a stream, you don't have to be in there for more than like fucking 4 minutes without watching him flip out at somebody. Call someone a detractor or something. Dude's amazing. That dude was supposed to be harder than that, but he wasn't because we're awesome.
One repair done, one to go. You gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood. Stay close to the drone.
Got it.
Oh, where's the drone?
We still need to escort that drone.
My bad, my bad. I thought it was still up here. Where's my drone? There it is.
Drone's almost out of juice.
It's cool. It's cool. I'm here with it. It's fine.
Ah, shit. We got a base.
Okay, I got it. I wasn't sure how I was gonna fire, so I at least wanted to wait for it to like a mid-range first. I wasn't sure what it would do. As I'm repropping. Can't believe he has an audience. I know, dude. I know. It's so discouraging that like that dude will pull like 200 to 300 viewers every single time he streams, and when you watch him, all he does is play games terribly. I mean, he's bad, and then every time he fails, he blames it on the game 100% of the time. 100% of the time. Like, you know, I died a couple times tonight, you know? Okay, I fucking died. It happens. If it was him, this is how it would go. I'm gonna do it. This is my best impression. What? That's bullshit. Oh my god. Some kind of bullshit mechanic that if it was in real life would work. The other guy was just pressing the smash button. He was just kicking like over and over again and he's just mashing it. You know, it's fucking cheesy shit, you know, a fucking asshole. I mean, get the fuck out of here with that fucking shit. Oh, you call this a game? Game developers, jackasses. This I paid $70. This should be free. That is literally how he is. Every time he dies or loses in any fucking game, he's so annoying. God, that guy will just drive me batshit. Oh.
Let's head back. Door should be online.
In the month of May, he got departnered from Twitch, and he held a fundraising marathon because he was defunded. He said he wasn't gonna get paid by them, and so he held a fucking stream that had a $2,000 tip goal in it, and he only got $1,100 in it, and he bitched at the end of that stream. He lectured people about you know how we didn't even come close to hitting the goal. It's like it's because it's a $2,000 goal for a 3-hour stream that you called a marathon. First off, 3 hours is a marathon. $1,100 is a lot of fucking money, and to lecture people afterwards about that. And then here's the kicker: the very next day, Twitch paid him anyways. They still owed him money from that month before, so it's not like he didn't need that money. And so that dude ended up doing that. And then when I watched channels that like shit on him, you know, and somebody went and counted his tips from every single night because he displays them up there. In the month of May, he made $9,000 in tips and then $1,800 from Twitch payout because he told everybody on Twitter the next day, Twitch paid me $8,800. And it's like, dude, you made $10,800 in the month of fucking May, and you're out there telling people that you can't pay your bills. Do you know what I'm saying? Dude, that guy needs some of the I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube for just suggesting violence. Jesus, that guy. If I saw him in real life, fuck. And then when people like talk about it, because like they'll tell him, dude, you don't work. It's like, that's a fair argument, you know. He says no, he does work. He creates art. He paid Sega for the right to use the ingredient, their video game, in his art. And it's like, what? I bet it's an online gambling problem. He has a WWE. It's kind of like a Bejeweled game, but it's a WWE game. And they estimate the value of his account at $44,000. That's where it is. That's where it is. Yeah, dude, I've been watching a lot of videos on that dude. Hold on, any visual privacy. I've been watching a lot of videos on that dude lately. Yeah, so those are push notification. You can easily spend $1,000 sitting on your ass at home kinds of things. That's the same as gambling, you know. Oh yeah, he denies it. It's his account, but hold on.
That artifact, it's
like in Bryson's office. Move! I got a shot!
Turn back.
Garneau!
God damn.
Damn it.
Holy shit. Commander!
That was
check
pretty
this
cool,
out.
man.
What have you got?
That wasn't Garneau. This is. Looks like he's been dead for a while.
So Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data and a personal log with 8 missed calls from a Dr. Ann.
Yeah, I've
Bryson.
seen so much on that guy. You have no idea how much I've seen on him, and like so much of it's like can't be contested. Actual recordings of him with like bankruptcy court and stuff. Like it's like, dude, the guy is such a scumbag.
I feel strange, but all right.
Do you know Garneau?
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Oh shit.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here? How is that possible?
So what's been going on here?
Can you tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I remember it just seemed cold. I remember a feeling cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
Oh, they were all brainwashed, you know? They're brainwashed, and when they're under their brainwash, all they experienced was cold and dark so far. That artifact, I believe, is probably what was mind controlling them, you know? Yeah, so the Phil thing, I watched this one video that really dove deep into him, and that one pulled up his bankruptcy papers, and they actually had the audio recordings of him and hit the judge of the bankruptcy court and his defendant, or his lawyer, I'm sorry, his defense lawyer, and or whatever you call it in that situation, and their conversation. And oh my God, when they're asking me, it's like, so in here you have to answer certain questions in bankruptcy because they're going to determine your value, determine what you're allowed to keep, determine what's frivolous, what you might sell, what might be an asset that can be used to recover losses, to pay back some of your debts, you know, because that's really what it's about, is figuring out a way to reorganize you, get out of debt. That's the whole point, right? And so on the thing, he lies about a bunch of stuff. They say, do you have pets? No. It's like, you have a cat. You show it to us all the time. How, I mean, what do you think they mean by pet? They don't mean tigers, they mean cats and dogs, you know? And then they ask, do you own any collectibles? No. It's like, you have an entire room full of what I would describe as, when you initially bought them, $20,000 to $30,000 worth of figurines. Big ass Poison Ivy, Harley Quinns, weird Todd McFarlane ones, but the large ones. He has a whole room of them. They ask, do you have any collectible art? No. He has an entire goddamn house is filled with nothing but collectible art. Nothing but collectible art. Unique pieces that he talks about how much he paid for that actually have ratings on them and said, this piece is 300 out of a 400 print run. Stuff like that. It's like, yes, you literally have nothing but collectible art on your walls. Then they asked him like questions like, oh, how much do you make a month? How much is business expensive? How much do you clear at the end? I make about $5,000 a month. My business expenses are about $5,000 a month, and I clear $35 is what he told them. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. Because at one point the judge asked, can you clarify what you mean by this? You say you make $35 and you also have $5,000 in gaming costs. What would you describe those gaming costs as? And that's when he goes, oh, I would describe that as, you know, things like games, subscription passes, maybe in-game purchases, maybe things to help with equipment like computer upgrades or any kind of internet services. And she's like, can you please itemize them? He's like, I couldn't itemize them without my attorney here. I have a specialist who can determine the value of each item. He's like, yeah, but can you please just give us like a better idea? He's like, well, I only itemized stuff in there that they said was okay. You can hear him just dodging the question. It's like, dude, she's asking you, what the fuck are you spending $5,000 every single month on it for this? Because I mean, when you think about it, pretend you had a gaming channel, right? You know how much my computer costs? It's very nice. $2,400. I could buy 2 of them every single month and have a couple $100 left over. Brand new, huge computer that can do anything. You know what I mean? Yeah, even upgrades every month would only cost between $600 and $1,000, depending on what you want to throw on there. You couldn't figure out, it's like the movie Brewster's Millions. You couldn't figure out a way to spend that every month within the parameters of this is, you know, business expenses. And so that's just so that he can justify. Oh, and then they ask him, do you own any electronic equipment? No. Motherfucker. So that guy, dude, that guy. And then he told them he only makes about $5,000 a month. It's like, dude, no, bullshit. We know you make between $9,000 and $12,000, depending on your month is, you know? Yeah, so he's just straight up lying to the courts. And he lies about a lot of shit. But then, like, to go out and, like, beg for stuff and lecture people and stuff. Who y'all talk about? Darkside Phil, DSP. Do you know that shithead? He's been around the internet for years. In fact, he's been around the internet for, like, 12 years. Oh. I've been addicted to his videos lately, man. He spells side with a Y, not an I, because he's edgy. He talks about how PewDiePie ripped him off. Yeah. You see, back in the day when PewDiePie started, it's well known that he would watch my videos and he came up with the idea about maybe making videos with gaming, and then he took my idea and he over edits it for children because that's what sells, but he took my idea. It's like, no, he didn't. You didn't come up with the idea of playing video games. Oh, I know. He is good for memes. He's so dumb. Like, I swear, if he's streaming right now and you turn him on, you do not have to stay in there for more than like 4 minutes without hearing him just get salty on like, you know, the game or the chat. He yells at his chat more than anybody I've ever seen. He yells at them every single stream he yells at the chat at some point. Every stream he threatens to ban people, and like not in a nice way either, you know. Like there's a way of being like, dude, don't make me ban you, man, I'm just trying to be cool. That's how you do it nice. No, he'll be like, fucking idiots, all right, next idiot to speak up, that's the last thing you'll say, ban. Like that's how he approaches it, you know. I'm trying my best to kind of channel him. But no one else makes videos about playing video games. Yeah, he was on a stream once bitching about it, and somebody straight up like asked him, they're like, because he read it, he's like, so-and-so super chatted and says, hey, but Phil, when you first started, didn't you take your idea from James, the average video game nerd? He's like, no, well, sort of. Okay, you see, James had the idea of doing over-edited, which that's great, and that works for him, but me, I want to do like raw and real, like a real gamer, like you there, and it's like, you just did the lazy no effort way, you know what I mean? So PewDiePie stole your idea and over-edited it, and you took James's idea of over-edited it, but simplified it, and somewhere in the middle, those two don't meet, and Phil is the font of all inspiration for everybody on YouTube. That dumb. That dumb. Oh, I go and trigger. All right, so when I get bored, I'll go to his stream, and the minimum you can donate is like $1.30 for some reason, and you can get a super chat up from the read. So I'll you can't call him an asshole because he'll ban you. So you need to tickle him, and so he gets very sensitive if you suggest what he does doesn't work. So I will go and write down, thanks for the hard work, but I'll spell work in like a different font or like different capitalizations, so it makes him stop, and then that puts him in the thing, and that gets the chat talking about whether what he does is really work or not. It's very amusing, guys. What's been going on here?
Tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I remember it just seemed cold.
I saw a video of someone in Battlefield. He's playing Battlefield or COD or some game where you can hear the enemy that you just killed just for a second, and some guy ran up to him and Phil killed him, but right before the guy died you can hear his mic and you heard him say, "You fucking suck, quit and stop begging." It's like, yes, people know exactly who you are, and they suicide shit talk you.
That artifact.
That's good.
Where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Lamau.
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's
fucking
a Reaper?
Lamau.
What year do you think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
Oh.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
If these people have been out of it for that long, they are in for a shock.
Those people have been mind controlled for a whole decade by whatever was talking to us through that artifact that dude blew himself up on. They keeps talking to us and saying like,
so this
"Say where there's
take down a Reaper and indoctrinate people too?"
Do you think it actually is a Reaper?
I want to know more. We need that power.
If it is a Reaper,
When you're content creator and someone's willing to die to you in a game, just tell you you're shit, you know you're doing it wrong.
Did we get anything from
Yeah,
Reynolds?
sometimes like I'll watch him and I get mad because he pisses me off. But then sometimes I watch him and I start to feel bad for him, like, dude. And not like he needs the money. I feel bad. It's like, dude, your existence is like every day, just everybody hates on you. You know, he only has like 10 real fans when you go to his chat.
They're too dangerous to have.
It's the same guys. And then hundreds of trolls pretend to be nice, but just jabbing at him, just needling him. You know, he's gonna have a death of 1,000 needles. But yeah, his chat, seriously, there's people that when you go, like, there's this dude Snow Carl that will donate like in super chat. Every single time he donates, he always kind of says something just a little fucked up that presses him. And I swear he's a troll. Like, dude, this guy's got to be a troll. You know, that's great. And then I look back on like some of these like videos of Phil from like 5, 6, 7 years ago, and there's Snow Carl, and it's like, have you been eating shit from the same guy every day for like 5, 6, 7 years, a decade, just so you can get his fucking $10 every now and then? You let this guy talk shit to you every day for... After a while, wouldn't you be like, dude, I'm a fucking man. Do you mind? Yeah, dude, he brings it on himself. Oh. And what I think about, there's no way out for him at this point. If he had done something earlier, he might have been able to salvage it, but he listens to nobody. He listens to nobody. People will recommend games, they'll recommend changes to his schedule, they'll recommend his setup change, improvements, and he fights it all tooth and nail. People recommended he get better lighting. And he's like, oh, so I could be like those pretty boys? Like gamers, like real gamers actually play with fluorescent lighting? With that awful laugh. Oh, I hate his laugh. And his weird twisted face. Is he married? Yeah. He's married to some girl named Kat, I think. But he was with this one girl, Leanna, for a long time. And you could tell, and this sounds sad, that was the love of his life. You can see it all over when you watch the videos and the pictures. He treated her wrong, and it crushed him. And you could see how happy he was with her versus how he's just now with his new girl, just kind of going through the motions. And that other girl, the girl before, Leanna, she would stream with him. She'd play games with him. And she was good. And she was also good at streaming. She's good at kind of chatting and talking shit. She was good at the whole social thing. And it's like, when you think about who he is, that's his dream girl. You know, this cute thing that that thinks you're funny, that it will follow you in your bullshit, that does what you do and does it pretty well. You know what I mean? That's perfect. And the new girl, it's not so much, not so personable, doesn't like to do it on camera, hasn't been on camera in 3 years or something like that. Doesn't play games. It's like, all right. Yeah, okay. I hear you. You know what I mean, though? And every time you do see them together, she always has this kind of like, I just stepped in poo face. It's this face. This is my stepped in poo. I just stepped in poo face. Here you go. So like, yeah, like I've been addicted to those lately. I've watched every video on them out there. I think my favorite one of all the videos was the 10 best DSP moments of 2020. That one, the production on it is so amazingly well done. And it's pretty comprehensive, you know. Yeah, that was the time that I felt bad for him. Was that he probably really fucked up with that one girl. That was if he had played his card right, that he could have had a nice happy ending there, you know. Yeah, the part that was sad was you see his last stream before she breaks up with him, and he's playing games, you know. He's playing games. And she's like, I'm gonna go out, and he ignores her. And she's like, I'm gonna go out. And he goes, what? And she's like, I'm gonna go out. And he's like, oh, okay. Are you gonna be home in time for dinner? Because she cooks him dinner. It's like, you asshole. And she's like, well, maybe I might be late. I'm gonna try to. And he doesn't even listen to her. He goes, so will you be home for dinner or not? And she's like, I'll try, but if not, I'll call. And then she tries to connect with him. She looks at his game and she says, hey, that guy looks like the actor who plays Superman. And he completely just puts his headphones back on, and you hear her say, and this is actually really sad, this is like a movie, and she says, he looks like that Henry Cavill guy. And Phil's not listening anymore. And then she says, he was on the Tudors. And then she leaves. And then about later in the stream, hold on. Later on in the stream, you hear him saying, hey, I wonder where she's at. She was supposed to be home hours ago. Yeah, it's not like her to not call like this, you know. Yeah, she's really late. And she missed dinner, she didn't call. And then he didn't stream for like about a week, and then he comes back and he put out a message being like, I'm not going to talk about it, but we broke up. And it's like, that's sad, dude. Even when you watch it, it's like, that's like, I've been through some breakup with girls. That was her last lifeline to him. Be like, you sure you don't want to save this? You know what I mean? That was her last lifeline. I was like, that's it, buddy. You sure? Here I'm going. So that was the one time I felt bad for him, you know, because it's like, you dumb shit. And now he's in a situation where he's so locked into this lifestyle that he's doing that, I forgot to talk to Garrus, that, he's never going to get the fame that he used to have. He has 2 strikes against his channel, so 1 more, and he can't work on YouTube anymore. He can't partner on Twitch, so he can't earn any badges or anything like that, or subs. That's all gone. He was kicked off Blip TV. He was kicked out of Machinima. He was kicked out of Bavaria. It's a network. He would if he lost his YouTube. People think he doesn't even own this AdSense, because his AdSense was that's your ability to get paid from YouTube, was actually taken away like a decade ago or something like that. And people think that he's using Leanne as his ex-girlfriend, and she's kind enough to not like take it away. And if that's the case, she actually owns the channel, which is fucked up, but that's true. So I don't know how he can get out of this, you know?
Strange stuff back on that asteroid. We've seen indoctrination before, but 10 years. Leviathan had its own private army.
You know, people call him out on this shit, though. Yeah. Yeah. Just looking around the ship, seeing if there's any changes. Nah. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go to more Leviathan. So that's what I've been addicted to lately. I've been addicted to watching Darkside Phil. I've been watching some of these like other channels that will like rebroadcast like some of his content, you know. There's one that's called Bacon Sweats that'll do There's one called Bacon Sweats that'll do like a daily one where they'll show his more fucked up rants from the day before, and usually they can get about 10 minutes every single day from his streams from the day before of him saying some stuff that every single time will make you go, holy fuck, how does he have fans? He yells at people for tipping wrong. I mean lectures people. I saw one where he says, I'm gonna try my best to say it. He's gonna say like, yes, well, PayPal goes directly to me and Super Chats makes me wait, but the thing is, I'm tired of explaining this because I've described it 25 or 30 fucking times and you idiots don't understand because you only want to derail the conversation. You only want to talk about money, money, money. You always want to be money this and money that. And so here's what I'm gonna say, all right? I'm doing my best to quote him perfectly. That's why I'm closing my eyes, I'm trying to remember. He says, so here's what I'm gonna do, guys, all right? From now on, you bring out money, you're out of here. If I bring it up, I can bring it up whenever I want. This is my stream. I can talk about whatever I want because it's my stream. You bring it up, you're derailing it, you're out of here, all right? I'm fucking tired of it. That's the kind of shit he says like on a daily basis. I saw him do that on a COD stream like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. That guy's crazy. He's crazy. 50% assets recovered. I'm missing something in here. There's no Reapers being attracted to this noise, so I can just kind of ping away. Welcome back. Yeah, he's so nuts, though. I do not understand how he maintains the subs that he has. Like, what does it take? What does it take for some of these? Is he just attracting people who are like, you know, people who are self-loathers, people who like would like you to talk shit to them? I've met people like that. I have a couple subs that are actually kind of like that, you know, and it's just a personality type that I see in people sometimes.
Signal confirmed.
That's what they're actually looking for, and it's like, is that who he has now? Because all of them just like abuse. DSP and Ninja are the only individual content creators I don't like. Oh, you know what, Hot Tub Streamers, I've changed my mind on it. You know what? What's wrong with it? Let the ladies have their fun. let the ladies have their fun. You know, I watched this channel called Internet Comment Etiquette with Salvia Eric. He's so fucking funny. And he has a whole episode on hot tub streamers. And he's like, I'm gonna get in the middle of this. And he starts watching it. And he talks to a couple girl streamers and they explain why they do it. And it's like, oh, cool. Then he plays with them. He gives them some money and they giggle. And it's a lot of fun. And then he goes to like dude hot tub streamers. And there's like this big fat dude who's like, yeah, welcome to my hot tub stream. And he's like, he types, he's like, he tips him like $20. He's like, write my name around your nipple. And the guy's like, okay, you like that sexy bear? And he's like, now underline it. Tips him another $20. He's like, okay. And he's like, he's just fucking with them, you know? He's fucking with them. And at the end, he has a point. Here's his point. He's like, listen, if you like hot tub streamers or don't, that's fine, but put up with it. Because sometimes the comedy that comes out of it and the parodies that happen are funnier than the real thing. So let nature take its course. And it's like, you know what? You're right. There's some funny things that come out of it, man. There's some funny, weird things that happen. Like that fat dude that wrote his name around his nipple. And so, I don't know. Just embrace the weird future. It'll run its course. Oh shit, let me get out of here. Whoop.
Reapers eluded.
Oh. That scared me. I'm looking for where Leviathan wants me to go. I might just have to go to a random place and figure it out just to get the hell out of this place. Return to Bryson's lab. Okay. Yeah, it's one of my more favorite channels lately is Internet Comment Etiquette with Salvia Eric. That guy's been on YouTube forever. One of his first videos was called Gardening on Salvia, and that was like a decade ago. And that one, it was just him in a garden. And he's like, hi, welcome to Gardening with Eric. I'm Eric. I'm going to garden with Salvia. We're going to show you how to garden today on Salvia. So first you're going to want to get yourself a nice pot like this, nice 4-inch pot, you know, and yourself a shovel. You got yourself a shovel. And he's like sitting down in the garden, you know. He's like, and so you're going to want to go and dig yourself like a nice 4-inch hole. Get yourself a good hat. You dig yourself a 4-inch hole. And you're going to want to load your Salvia in. He loads it in a bong. And you want to hit it. And he hits it. And he's like, and then you're going to hold it in so your eyeballs start vibrating, and he lets it out, and he starts like just doing this with like the shovel. He's like, and then he slowly just kind of folds up, and then lies back, starts like laughing, and then he rolls over, and he just kind of falls asleep for like maybe 2 minutes, but the camera stays on him, and he gets up and he slowly comes to, and he's like, kind of sits there and gets his shit together for a minute, you know. After like 45 seconds, like, how's gardening on Salvia? Such a good video. The whole process of it. That was like one of his first ones back when YouTube was like new, you know? And since then, he's become like really great at editing and creating characters and stories in all of his videos. And his is one of my favorite channels. His is so funny. He does these tiny montages that he peppers in where he team kills people in video games, but he does it just a little bit in his videos. He'll be talking about like posting on Twitter. He's like writing a comment and he'll go and post. And he'll hit the button and it'll cut to like someone getting team killed in Rainbow Six Siege. He'll be like, oh, that wasn't a post, that was team killing. I didn't mean to do that. He's great.
I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Hmm?
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
Yeah, what I like about his channel is if you ask me what it's about, I don't know. The first episode I ever saw was about weed channels, and he goes through YouTube and LiveMe and a bunch of channels like that, and looks up channels based on weed and just kind of comments, reacts to them. But he does it way better than anybody I've ever seen. It's not just him going, ha, ha, ha. It's him giving lectures, working into it, editing it, so it's all kind of flows and it's high level editing, really great stuff. And then he'll do episodes on like on salvia. He did episodes on like how to apologize on the internet. Russians dangling from buildings was one, because there's a lot of videos like that. Hot tub streamers was one. What are some of his other videos? He's just so funny. 5G, how it's gonna kill you. He's great. Go look up ICE, Internet Comment Etiquette. He's like my favorite.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact
I like Edie's hairline, that angle.
Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Oh, there's so much new stuff, so many new clues. What we got here? Energy mission test, artifact P3X118. Hadley Derrick. Initial tests. Artifact test negative for infrared or ultraviolet emissions. No gamma or X-ray radiation detected, so it doesn't really put any waves. Follow-up tests. Artifact does not react to application of various stimuli. Internal readings inconclusive. No progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night finding out that this thing isn't really important. Fell asleep at the desk. Fell asleep. It brainwashed him. That's how he experienced it. I think, Twitch thoughts? No, I don't think he did Twitch thoughts. I think he just did the Twitch hot dub streamers, which is pretty good, man. It's pretty good. He tries to get them to, he'll tip them and try to get them to play this song by Wesley Willis. Play a song by Wesley Willis, and they're like, okay. And Wesley Willis's most famous song is this one song that he sounds like Biz Markie. And it goes, rock and roll McDonald's, rock and roll McDonald's, rock and roll. Like, just like that. Like Biz Markie would sing it. Great song. And like, watching their reactions is hilarious. Calls himself Curious Betsy, I think. But no, I don't think he did Twitch thoughts. He might have, and I might have missed it, because he's got like 7-8 years of videos.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact's structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Bryson's assistant Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
What? The miners recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness when he attempted to answer our questions about Leviathan.
Why is it just being
Edie?
Edie?
A deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
Normally we have 3 people, you know what I mean? Oh, what's this?
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
A basilisk in everything I ever played would turn you to stone.
What about the server?
Like a Medusa power.
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson.
Or paralyze you.
Records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
All right.
Be worth a look.
Well, that's where I'm going anyways. I guess we go upstairs and look for new messages on the comm terminal.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Oh, she's hot. She's so
Ann Bryson
hot.
was attempting
It's actually the
to contact
default one.
Garneau
I
on
didn't.
Asteroid
I just
Colony.
ran the default character.
She seems to know something about the artifact.
She's in trouble.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
All right. So, we did everything? I don't gotta interact with that thing more?
What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attica Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
But I wanted to mess with this thing more. Oh.
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The requisitions locker. According to records, it was last used by Ann Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Is this the locker?
Let's see what Ann Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
Oh, look at this. That's a lot of stuff.
Water recycling equipment.
An assault rifle Omni Blade. It's a melee weapon like a bayonet, you know? Definitely would poke her.
Can take breathing masks.
Based on what Ann Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
All right.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
There's got to be more way to narrow it down than that. Aha!
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Ann Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr.
I
Bryson
already
and
read
his
it.
team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Ann Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
Well, how would we find that out? Maybe this data
Anything in
pad?
Ann Bryson's work history suggests where she might be.
Nothing relevant.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
not be on Leviathan itself.
It is not fun wandering back and forth in the same area.
Ann Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus.
There you
Can
go.
you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications. I believe you saw them earlier.
Hey, look.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster's more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Hey, shut up. Why you gotta ruin stuff, Edie? That's not the Loch Ness Monster. It's a Loch Ness Monster. I'll show her my Loch Ness Monster. Ho, 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 ho. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. There's one more thing to interact with in this place somewhere.
The Icarus.
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
All right, so this added one more filter to our search on this thing up here. It's one of two planets. This might show me which planet it is. There you go.
Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Ann Bryson.
Let's go get Ann. The console where you saw that's where the two ships. Yeah. I got you, Paper. I know all about it. man. You know, part of me wanting to finish this is I really want to play Final Fantasy X. I bought the Steam version that has at least 1080p, so it's got at least like nice crisp animations and stuff, but you know. Oh, the Event Horizon, that ship. It's because of the length of it. You know what the Event Horizon reminded me of though is I don't remember the name of the ship, but the ship in the black hole, the old Disney movie. It reminds me of I don't remember the name of the ship. Event Horizon is an effective horror movie. It's pretty good. There's a couple of animations that don't fit, and there's some tone problems. The tone problem is the guy out in space is too silly for the way the rest of the movie feels. He feels like he came out of Transformers. He feels like he's in a Transformers movie. I'm coming to get you, alien motherfuckers, or whatever he says. You know what I mean? Like, he feels like silly. The Black Hole, oh my god. The Black Hole was this Disney movie from like 1980. And it's a tiny ship that on the ship, it's a woman, Max Cherry from Jackie Brown, Anthony Perkins from Psycho, Ernest Borgnine, this other dude that I don't know where he's from, but like a young, like action sort of guy, and a cutesy robot named Vincent, a little floating robot. And they're out in space and they detect the ship. Like, oh my god, there's a ship out there. That is, we'll just call it the Polaris. That's the Polaris. It's been missing for 20 years. And they're like, it was, it sounds like Event Horizon already, huh? And they're like, it was helmed by a mad scientist who he said something about black holes and it never came back. And then when you meet the scientist, he's actually on the ship, so he's like, yes, I've been living here successfully on the outer rim of this black hole, on the event horizon of this black hole, for like 20 years now in this huge long cathedral style ship. And I plan on going through this black hole because I believe that it's a dimensional portal, and you guys have arrived just in time to watch my scientific breakthrough. And he does the typical madman thing. You find out that every crew member on the ship he killed a long time ago, and they're all these kind of like computerized zombies, and they've been replaced by robots also. And then our heroes have to escape, and it turns into kind of a bloodbath. Like, honestly, Anthony Perkins gets fucking chopped up by a robot that has propeller blades like this, and he gets chopped in the guts. And when he does it, he holds up a book to stop him, and you see like paper fly and blood fly everywhere, and he does this with his face. He goes, oh! Like, dude, as a kid I was like, this is horrifying. Like, it really is a very horrifying movie, The Black Hole. But there's a lot of like parallels to Event Horizon. And then it is really dark. At the end, he tries to take it through the black hole. Our heroes can't escape because their ship is gone. They find an escape like pod, and they decide to go straight through the black hole. And when they go into it, they find themselves surrounded by light, and it shows them flying to a star, and that's the end. Like, it's happy, and it's sort of suggested that they go to like heaven maybe. But then our bad guy, he finds himself in this fiery place where his helper robot is standing there, but his eyes are trapped inside, and it's like hell. And it's like, did they go to heaven and hell at the end? Like, so that's what I mean. There's like, when Event Horizon came out, I was like, dude, this movie, I swear the guy who wrote it saw a black hole the night before and thought, let's do an evil black hole, you know? Because there's just so, and when you see the ship, it is long and cathedral-like with all these weird like girders and shit everywhere, and like it's like they're not exactly the same, but there's a real wicked similar feel to the two ships. And so I kind of feel a little bit like the guy who wrote Event Horizon, like maybe he started off with a black hole. Yeah, Black Hole was very dark for a Disney movie. A lot of characters died in it, you know. Ernest Borgnine dies in it. At one point, they landed on the guy's ship, right? Woo! And then when they're like, he's gone mad, we got to get out of here. Our hero's like, yeah, but first we got to do this thing to help. We got to save the lady. And Ernest Borgnine, he just wants to get out of there. He's selfish. And so he pretends to, her's like, oh, I broke my leg. You go on without me. And they're like, will we be okay? He's like, yeah, I'll just go hide on the ship. You guys go without me. And so they go without him, and he goes hide on the ship, but he's lying to them. He's like, I'm gonna fucking steal the ship. I'm not waiting for these fucking fools. And he tries to like launch the ship, and he can't fly it. It takes multiple people, and so it goes out of control and it blows up. And it's like, dude, that guy just died. And then Anthony Perkins gets chopped up. Maximilian Schell, the actor, he gets crushed by a huge screen. And it doesn't crush him right away. It sits on his chest for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And he sits there begging for help, going, Maximilian, help me. Help me. And then it cuts like close up of his eye, and you see sweat dripping, and it's half blurry, and you hear him just going, help me. I'm doing my best impression of it. I used to watch it a ton as a kid, and it's like, dude, for a Disney movie, it was really, really, really dark. It was a really dark movie. There was some insanely unbelievable science in it. What I refer to is, at one point, whenever our heroes gets pulled out of the ship, blown out through a hole into space, and he finds himself floating in the vacuum of space, and he's like, and he's out there for like a minute, and then like a robot flies out there, and he just grabs onto him, and he comes back in, and he's like, oh, that was close, man. Space was dark. It wasn't like my eyeballs turned into ice cubes and my blood boiled from the pressure change. He did none of that. All my blood vessels ruptured from the boiling blood. No, he was just like, I held my breath, guys. At one point, the spaceship gets hit with an asteroid, and rather than just like ripping through and blowing it up, it breaks into the hull of it and starts tumbling down the inside, and our heroes like run from it, which does actually have a cool looking scene, but when you really think about it, it's kind of really sort of like dumb, something. You know? But when I was a kid, I loved it because I was like 6, you know? They had the little robot Vincent, pew, 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 and then Old Bob, which was the same robot but beaten up and older. And we found Old Bob on the evil ship, but we brought Vincent in. He's like the newer model. And Old Bob just wanted to retire. He's so old. And then there's these walking robots, Star, and those other robots. And then there's Maximilian, this third robot. Maximilian is still one of the coolest robots I've ever seen in a movie. The science from Event Horizon was pretty unbelievable too. Thinking you create a black hole and know you're gonna go where you want to. Oh, yeah, that's kind of silly. Yeah, but the robot Maximilian for the black hole, he to this day, of all the robots I've ever seen in movies, he has such a unique design, and he's terrifying looking. He looks like you don't want to bump into him. He'll probably kill you, you know? Search successful. Scans located a close grouping of environmentally shielded habitats and active power source. Closer examination is required to confirm dig site presence.
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
An arid but habitable planet, Namakli, was briefly colonized by the Pyrena Corporation, a consortium of Asari colonists and socialized Vorcha laborers. After economic downturn, however, many Asari left the planet, and the Vorcha population kept growing to the point where they breed faster than it could be educated. Soon they turned violent and uncontrollable, and the colony essentially self-destructed. Vorcha breed faster than you can educate them. Today, Namakli is a wasteland with little population, but Vorcha packs are scattered across the desert. Settlers frequently run into these packs, discouraging recolonization. The lack of complex biota and scarcity of profitable metals drive the last few proverbial nails in Namakli's coffin. No one has stepped forth in the past few years with the will, the funding, or the firepower to establish a permanent colony. I don't know if they have it on there, but you know what? It's worth a watch. There's when you see the cast, and it's like, what the fuck is with this cast? Maximilian Schell is a world-class actor. Anthony Perkins is a world-class actor. Robert Forrester is a world-class actor. Ernest Borgnine is a world-class actor. If you ask me if they're for kids, no, not a single one of them are for kids. I don't know why they put all 4 of them inside of a kids movie. But I mean, for being a kids movie, it's unfocused. It has things for the kids, like Vincent. He's a cute robot, you know. He's a cute little robot. But then like some of the imagery, and it's like, dude, you show hell at the end, you know. You can't do that. This planet, it's a mining facility that we believe is might lead us to the mystery of what this Leviathan is. Yeah, come with us, Edie. Yeah, I've got good gear right now. Hold up. Can he use he can use the Black Widow. Oh, nice. Garrus, you don't know how good this is, Garrus. This is the best. Yep. I want you to make sure you hit your shots. Oh. Yeah, Garrus, I want to make sure you hit all your shots with this thing. This thing will one-shot most anything. 1980s Disney was a whole different creation. Well, Michael Eisner hadn't come in yet. Michael Eisner was the big driving force to a lot of Disney's change. A lot of the changes he brought were actually really good ideas, but a lot of them were also really bad ideas. He was kind of a dick also. Really unforgiving about the way he ran business, you know? And which, I mean, I guess you kind of need in a way, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, can't do that yet. Yeah, I think he's the one who came in and said we need to get back to focusing on massive cartoon movies. Because if you look at their history, there was they stopped like a long time ago. Well, actually, I don't care what her last one is there. There we go. Yeah, they weren't making cartoon movies until I think Little Mermaid was their first one back. And that's when they did like Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, and it's like, you know, all of a sudden Disney was like, we're on fire again, which I can't deny. All of their movies in that time period were fucking gold, you know? Tell me Lion King and Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and Little Mermaid just didn't dominate the concept of a cartoon movie, you know? Yeah, now 95% of the stuff remake of animated movies they made, yeah, live action versions of the stuff that hit. Now they're like a comic book shop. They just sell collectibles and things you remember as a kid. That's really all they do now. It's really sad.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact.
Yeah, I've seen most of their movies.
Leviathan.
I've never seen Black Cauldron.
Must have made this dig site a target.
There's a couple I haven't seen.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though.
This is cool. Watch.
The artifact she uncovered may have caused additional complications.
Agreed.
Get some strange. Yeah, Black Cauldron is one. Oh, this is not the place I thought we were going to. This is a different place. Black Cauldron is when Tim Burton was working at Disney as an animator. That's one of the movies he worked on. No, he wasn't a head animator, so he didn't like dictate the style or anything. He just followed orders. But back then, the style was much darker than it is now.
Okay, let's get...
Damn! Tracking multiple boats!
Get us over there!
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go.
Jump!
We can't stay here, Shepard.
The platform won't remain stable for long. Move. She's somewhere above us.
Don't worry, I'm out of here.
Is anyone there? I'm coming down. No, stay where you are.
Look how...
Shepard in the Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous. We'll come to you.
Yes, okay. You should take the elevator up on the far side.
Copy that. We're on our way.
Oh, I was way too late on that. Those things make crazy noises. I love it.
They're here.
Oh. This looks cool. Feedback's really good to have people. Yeah, no problem, man.
Get there. Stay put.
I'm gonna sit here and try to kick all the ass. You know, take some names, shoot some bubblegum, or whatever, and whatnot. Shit. Those are collectors. They are the main baddie in Mass Effect 2. Oh wait, are they collectors? Hold on.
Look for another path.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not a collector. What are those guys called? I guess there's some weird mutant bullshit. Oh shit. Really? The damage from that thing alone killed him? That's kind of crazy.
Looks like a bridge over there.
I don't know why I wanted to blow it up. There's no... Oh shit, I should be careful that it didn't blow this up and kill me. I just wanted to fiddle with it, but... This is why you shouldn't fiddle with stuff, I suppose.
Someone try to fix it.
Right away.
Why?
Some wires are shorted. Shouldn't take much to fix it. Give me a second.
Why was it automatically Garrick's?
Got it. Raising the bridge now.
There we go. That should have her. That's what these are for now. Now that makes more sense.
Bridge is up.
Move! That elevator can't be far.
That rock structure's pretty neat. I don't know if it makes any sense that something would have rode in that shape, but it still looks pretty neat.
This way.
Oh, stop with the moving fast thing. Get up, my boyfriend. That's my boyfriend. That's my chicken pot pie. I don't care, kitty. It's my chicken pot pie.
Elevator spotted, Shepard. Got it! And the elevator's blocked. Is there another way out?
I'll override the pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it.
Copy that.
That seems a little dangerous to like land on that, you know what I mean?
More enemies ahead.
Ow! Oh. Oh shit, that didn't kill him? There you go. Hey, get up. Why do you suck at this game, enemy? Not enemy, teammate. Eh, same thing. Oh, look at that. That's a Reaper shape. Some credits here. Hi, Edie. That is not the best place to be.
I will.
It's like a really weird place to like take cover, in fact. Just for a second, it looked like I targeted something down. That's why I was like looking at the ground there. I kind of thought the prompt appeared. It might have been in my head. I could be completely wrong. He sucked his brains out.
We're blocked. Find another way.
Sorry, I was thinking of Starship Troopers. They sucked his brains out.
I think we can climb through here.
What? Climb through this?
Commander, they attacked my assistant Hopkins. We're being cornered.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
What do you mean by climb through here, Garrus? To what are you referring? Oh, there you go. It didn't let me a second ago. I was clicking on it and just kind of like, you know. That's weird. Wow, that biotic explosion is so satisfying. Especially that sound. I love that noise it makes. Aha! Surprise, cockbag! I was never in any danger with that guy. That was just fun. Oh my goodness. That sort of hurt, but not really. Oh, okay. Right in his arm. Look at that. Wait, wait. Oh.
Ann, you still there?
We're barely hanging on. Hopkins is wounded. Are you close?
Moving as fast as we can. Hang in there.
Platform's coming down.
Holy shnikey. I almost went the wrong way on that. Man, this is a cool looking map though. I like this. I like this one a lot.
No, Boyles, stay down. Oh, God.
What's happening?
Kirkwood and Boyles tried to run for it. The Reapers got him.
Go
Oh. I think we killed him. Holy shit. Thank you. Dude, that guy just pooped on me right now. That should have cleared out most people in this room. Man, I love Shepard's singularity ability. The ability to pick them up using that back to the black hole. Tonight's theme has been all about black holes, apparently. But that little black hole that she can throw out that picks people up, it's so cool. It's like my favorite ability in the whole game. I mean, it doesn't just pick them up, it damages them while it's doing it too. You know, and then it sets them up with a combination. If I shoot them with a warp right after that, it gets a biotic explosion that does like a ton of damage, not just them, but everyone around them. Just really cool.
Elevators just ahead.
Get to it.
I will. After the data. And the med kit.
Elevator's online. We're coming up.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
Oh shit.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
The Reapers, they were just too much.
I'm sorry. They didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Come with me, Doc.
Oh god. Yes.
Come with me if you want to live. I've been thinking about starting a second channel where I watch movies and shit. What do you think about that?
What's happening?
Editing has been really easy for me lately, and I've been thinking about doing it just for fun. What do you guys think about that? Look at that. See that art?
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
That's a Reaper. That's what they're shaped like.
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. May sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Okay.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates.
Get down!
Bunch of Reaper-turians.
What are they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything.
Doctor.
Oh, shit.
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Knock her out if I can.
Shepard!
Take it out!
Got it.
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
Wow.
Copy that. You see the shuttle, you run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
Oh.
We'll bring it down.
Got it.
Hey, Cortez, get in here.
What was all that? People, people, everybody, people. Hold on. I really should. Oh, look at that. Look how low res they get looking through this. They get really pixely. Almost look like Super Nintendo characters. There we go. The ammo. That's what I was after. Get up, buddy. Yes, die more than anybody in history. Evildoer. I think I'm just supposed to get to the shuttle. But I'd rather pick up loot. Be back surely gonna say that for people. I read that a while ago. I don't know why I read it again. Oh, there's ammo up here. I was kind of hoping like a big enemy would drop out. Like another one, but I guess that's it. Let's get out of here. Oh, hold on. Let's look up here. Just looking for loot before we go, you know? I like there's enemies still. Alright, she pushes her in there. That's cool.
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of you. We kept the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
We were hoping you could help us figure out
It's
why.
so nice and cool in here, guys. When I stream, I start to get kind of hot because I have two computers.
And please.
This little air conditioner I bought in here,
Suppose
so
Leviathan's
fucking
broken away
nice.
from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Anne, you need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
What? Dead? He can't be dead.
We couldn't stop it.
Hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
Yeah, be a little
You're
clearer.
not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine. The next, he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us.
I have that creepy mask on. If I were her, I wouldn't believe me.
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation and meet you there.
All right, unread messages at my private terminal. Got here. Reporting in From Lee Riley, Commander, my squad continues to defend the fuel reactor on Sion. Oh, this is Captain Riley. I already read that one. That's really bizarre. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here. I'm going to get myself some dinner. I'm going to feed my poor little doggies. They're dying of hunger. I might be back tonight, I'm not sure, but I'll be back soon because, like I said, now I've got this air conditioner in here. Part of the things that discourages me from streaming so often is like the idea of it just sitting here in the heat. But this thing, dude, I'm actually fucking cold and it's nice. It's the kind that, it's the portable ones where you have the hose that goes out the window, you know? And I got one of those instead. Cause I used to fuck around with the kind that like do the water drips, but this one has like a little actual air conditioner in it. And it's kicking ass in here, man. This room feels nice, especially for having 2 rigs running. So I don't know, the idea of streaming doesn't seem so like discomforting when it comes to like the heat index, which is usually like a big factor for me. I am not a creature who can handle heat well. I'm just not. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm spoiled. I'm a spoiled baby. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna end this stream. We'll do another one shortly. Thank you for joining, everybody. I hope you had a good time tonight. Don't forget to donate $1 million to my PayPal on your way out. But if not, hit like. I'll see you all later on. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Ooh, also watch some Dark Side Phil videos so we can have something to talk about next time, okay? Later.